Hello, my name is Charles Marin. Uh, that's a tough question. No, I don't think I do yet. I would say because um, there's still a lot of things that need to happen, things I need to learn, experiences I need to live. Hmm. I would say, I would say I'm Charles Marin. I would say that I am, most of the time, I am honest to myself, but I know I do have a lot of things that I'm in denial about. But I would say mostly honesty to myself. I believe so. I think people could change. Like I said, when you go through certain situations or put in a situation you've never been before, or meet certain people that cross your path, change the way you see things sometimes, and it could be for the better or for the worse. I would change a few things about myself. Um, Maybe my my doubts, some doubts that I have that that I give myself sometimes, or sometimes overthinking, my procrastination are, I think, are some of the major things I would doubt. I would change, and maybe my height, if I could. I would say the most common words. Hmm. Funny. I would say trusting, unselfish. I would say. I think um don't know. I would say it was a time when it was around my birthday, and I was still in middle school, and I went to work with my uncle-in-law, and we went to go clean carpets for a hotel, and I worked 2 days, almost a whole day, and the money I made, it was close to $600, and to me that was a lot in middle school. But when I got that money, of course you're gonna think of what you want to get for yourself or other things you want. But um, I knew we needed it at home, and my mom needed it, so I gave her the money, and I would say that's one of the times I felt most true to myself. I would say family is the biggest role because you're raised by them. You're raised with them. You go through situations all together. You deal with them together, and I think that's why family is the biggest determining factor. Again, I would say my family. Family, I would say, not only consists of blood. I would say people who have been with you and have proven to you that they're family as well. And I think family is the most important thing. Again, family. I would say my mom's opinion of me is the most important, even though I'm not always doing what she feels like is right. But I would say her opinion is the most important. That's an interesting question. I don't, I don't deny it, but I'm not 100%, behind that. So how does it affect my life? I don't think it affects me too much. I have my doubts on it, but I always try to be a good person, a good human being. So I don't think it affects me much, you know, even if I think there isn't. I would say they're molded by both. I honestly believe that. I'm not exactly like my parents. I have some things that are similar, but you always have or I feel like people always have their own way of things, or the way they carry themselves. So I think they're molded by both for sure. I'm Charles Marin. Life, death, experiences, DNA, friends, family, enemies, culture. Okay, I'm done.